Dan Cooley did the first heart transplant, first successful heart transplant in the United States at Baylor St. Luke's Medical Center, and we've been highly involved in transplant ever since.
What you need to know about health behavior. Hello and welcome back to yet another interesting video on our YouTube channel. We hope all of you guys are doing extremely well. In today's video, we are going to be talking about health behavior and all that you need to know about it. So without any further delay, let's jump straight into the video. What is health behavior? You might have come across the term health behavior and must have wondered what it means. Don't worry, because we have an answer which will clear your doubts about the basic idea of health behavior. The term health behavior refers to the several actions that a person indulges in which affect their health in any way, positively or negatively. This means that health behavior involves the littlest of action that has influence over our health in any way. For example, a simple task such as washing your hands is also included. Let us present you with another example, a more complex one to make you fully grasp the concept of health behavior. Selecting an area to live in which has a high air pressure is also an action or a personal choice which affects your health. To speak technically, health behavior refers to how the behavior of an employee is regarding health and safety, and also to the employer's influences related to his behaviors, as well as initiatives when it comes to employee health. Health behavior or health-related behavior is one element which determines the well-being of a person's life. The importance of health behavior has massively grown ever since the improvement of sanitation and medical advancements. There was a time when some diseases could not be cured. However, that has changed now. Diseases that once proved to be fatal can be cured or even prevented without any risks. Another aspect is that health-related behavior has become very central to activities of public health. So, how does health behavior affect people? What role does it have in the life of humans? Well, when it comes to the behavioral factors, they play a very crucial role. They play a role every leading cause of death, including chronic health issues like diseases related to the heart, cancer, as well as stroke, which, for the record, are some of the main reasons for deaths in the United States of America. Not only the US, but also many countries of the world face the same issue. However, isn't it so that most of the time, behavioral pattern regarding consumption of harmful substances and adoption of bad habits which affect health cause deaths? Well, yes, if we look statistically, majority of the deaths that happened in the year 1990 were caused due to excessive consumption of malicious substances such as tobacco and alcohol. When we come to actions that cause deaths, the major reasons were the use of firearms and accidents of motor vehicles. Behaviors which we mentioned now were some of the reasons which contributed to the deaths of around half the total deaths that happened back in those times. What about the social as well as economic costs? They can be significantly reduced as well if individuals decide to make changes in their health-related behavior. Back in the 20th century, people just endured sickness as well as dangerous diseases because they knew they could not do anything about it. They perished until they passed away. However, times have changed now. The last 20 years have seen a massive rise in interest for prevention of disability as well as death by making changes in behaviors related to health. The majority of the changes included in the category were alterations made in lifestyle habits. The interest rose up because diseases were turning from infectious to chronic, which eventually resulted in death. Now the question arises, what is the difference between behavior-related issues and lifestyle-related issues when it comes to health behavior? Let's take a closer look at it. Behavioral issues versus lifestyle issues. When we talk about health behavior, it is not something that is done once. Well, some actions may be just a one-time thing, but it is also something which is done periodically. Don't get it? Let us elaborate. Periodical actions are tasks which need to be done on specific times. For example, getting immunization shots or shots for flu is something which needs to be done periodically in order to avoid health complications in the future. Similarly, when it comes to lifestyle habits which affect health behavior, your actions determine the outcome of your health in the future. For example, putting on a sunscreen when you go out in the sun, or putting a shade cover to protect yourself from UV rays while you are playing outside constitute habits which protect you. Talking about long-term commitments when it comes to your health, there are a lot of things which are done over a long period of time. Let us give you an example. Following a healthy diet plan is a long-term commitment which keeps you healthy in the long run. Another example of a long-time commitment which affects your health in a positive way is exercising regularly. A collection of healthy behavioral patterns which result in a positive outcome is what we call a healthy lifestyle. So, where lies the problem? Why are people not indulging themselves in such helpful activities or actions? The first problem is consistency. When it comes to activities that require long commitment, people start off motivated, but as they proceed, they lose motivation and go back to their old ways. This is one of the most common problems that people face when they try to adapt to a healthy lifestyle. Diet maintenance also goes out of the window if people even get a tiny bit distracted or demotivated. The second problem lies with indulging in both positive and negative activities. For example, you are very dedicated to getting in shape and staying fit, but at the same time, you feel the need to smoke cigarettes and consume alcohol. This prohibits the possibility of a positive impact on your health. The fact is that some people follow a healthy lifestyle, but not very consistently and dedicatedly. There are a lot of behavioral patterns such as the ones related to diet, exercise, sexual life, and many more, which contribute to the overall health behavior. Improving your health behavior. If you want to live a peaceful and healthy life, you need to make changes to your intoxicating lifestyle. If you ask us, there are several ways in which you can improve your health behavior. The most talked about way is to think and set up a program to attain positive changes in your health. This can be done by taking a closer look at people's behavioral pattern and understanding why they behave or act in the way they do, and most importantly, what motivates them to bring changes in their life. Another useful tip is to take help of theories which provide a set of information to you which can be useful for attaining a habit or achieving a set goal. Research results have stated that widely renowned theories about health behavior facilitate in getting a better grasp at the concept of understanding as well as predicting health behaviors. However, you should also know that health behavior is a very vast topic, and one theory cannot help in making you understand all the facts related to it. Health behavior's theoretical models. As we mentioned, health behavior is such a complex topic that one theory is not enough to clear out everything about it. However, there are a few theories which are based on the concepts of health behavior. They were written about 20 years ago, back in the 1990s. We will tell you about the theories and how they explain the concept in a more detailed way. 4 theories based on health behaviors are health belief model, social cognitive theory, the stages of change, trans-theoretical model, and lastly, community organization. So what do these theories focus on? For starters, these theories are mainly focused on a variety of factors which influence behavioral patterns residing inside an individual. In simpler words, these theories talk about the thoughts, feelings, and beliefs of people. They also talk about the factors that exist in groups or organizations as well as in communities and government, including structures, rules and regulations, laws, and lastly, policies. What do all of these theories have in common? They strive to explain how health behavior is affected from the beginning till the end. Health should always be your top priority, and therefore, you should adhere to actions that have a positive impact on your life. Consistency, as we mentioned before, is really important when it comes to health behavior. You need to have sheer will and determined to execute all the plans you have made in order to strengthen your life force. There will always be challenges, distractions, obstacles, but how you choose to face them and come up with solutions to tackle them is what will determine the status of health. Stick to healthy habits, avoid consumption of alcohol and drugs, exercise regularly, and keep the motivation to do all these alive throughout, because consistency is the key to achieving a healthy mind and body. This is all for today's video, guys. We hope you liked watching this video. If you did, make sure to drop a like and comment your favorite part of the video. If you are new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon for regular updates. We will be back soon with another video. Until then, take care and stay safe.